Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. Last time we did some stuff. Dude, I've been pulling blanks on recapping what we did last time. I think I'm playing too many games at once. I was just talking about this in the last video I recorded, but I am going to change up the way that my videos come out, the formats and things like that. It's going to be a more produced video, so it just means that I won't be putting one out every single day, and I'm not going to be playing 4 fucking games at once. So, yeah. For now, though, let's hop back in and see what the hell is going on. Footfall Atrium. Okay, I remember we're on Footfall. We got attacked as soon as we got off the ship. Oh, and then we had the surprise funeral. That's right. So we're here. We need to go to the Shadow Place. Crippled arm. Tattered spirit. We're going to go do Stray in the Shadow Quarters. Well, how y'all doing today? I'm doing pretty good. A day of recording. Love it. Rogue Trader, I would like to remind you about Reverend Hieronymus's request. He asked us to search for a potential cultist den in Footfall Shadow Quarters. What was it that he wanted? He told us to look for sun symbols inscribed in blue and gold. Hieronymus's congregation suspects certain suspicious individuals of heresy, and rumor has it that this is how they mark their hideout. Okay. You seem weighed down by something. What? No. Apologies, Rogue Trader. Being here on Footfall is difficult for me. It's a minor personal weakness, but I'm as ready to fight as ever. It will have no effect on my combat skills. Something's troubling you. Tell me. I suppose I could share it with you, but the tale will be long and I will have to start from the beginning. Okay, I wasn't born in the Expanse. Okay. I was sent here to be a guardian of a reliquary on Footfall, but my ship became caught in a warp anomaly, and although it lasted only days for those on board, decades had flown by in real space. When at last I arrived on Footfall, it felt like I had been erased from time. No one was waiting for me on this side of the mall. People who were supposed to greet me, who knew about my imminent arrival, had died. The reliquary that should have been mine to safeguard had instead been taken under the protection of Reverend Hieronymus and his brethren. They were more than up to the task. They had no need of my help. Footfall became my cage. I didn't know who I was or what purpose I had here. The way back to Calixus seemed like another trap. Even if I were to find a ship headed there, my sector, my order, they too would have lived decades without me by that point. Whenever I'm reminded of those months spent on Footfall, it feels like I'm falling into a pit. I hope the rumors of cultists turn out to be true. I can't wait to prove with my bolter that the world and the Imperium need me. How did your stay at Footfall come to end? Something must have changed. Yes, a sign, almost a portent, showed me the right path, but it's not something I can speak of like this, on the street, in this den of malice. Let us be on our way. All I say is that on Footfall, I met Lady Theodora and joined her, and that was the end of my languishing in this place. Nice. Do you think the rumors of heretics are true? There was a time when I'd have said it was likely a fabrication. One can say many things about the Casbalica mission, and the other shady operators on Footfall, but even those thugs are loyal to the Emperor, and so they mercilessly exterminate outright heretics in their territory. But now, heretics have launched an open attack on a rogue trader's ship. A member of your dynasty, Kunrad Voigtber, has turned out to be one of them, and Footfall itself is sinking deeper and deeper into madness. In these times of strife, I'm willing to believe in heretics who openly perform their dark rituals and brazenly mark their dens with sacrilegious symbols. We must keep going. Alright. Okay. It was in time to start. They were definitely pried out with purpose and diligence. Okay. I can't go on there? No? Okay. Well, let's keep going. Let's see. I don't see any suns. There's traps down there. What the fuck are you guys doing? Exterminators? Taking out the rats? Ooh, what that? Rising sun symbol. Okay, well, let's go over here. Exterminators just hanging around. Okay, maybe. What's over here? Just a random door here? What is this? To the cultist lair? Oh, we found it that quick? That was fast. I don't see the little... Oh, I see the little sun thingy. Alright, fuck it. We're here. We may as well. Boom, 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 boom. Ew. Gimme. Oh, the yummy goodies. And then, okay. Disarm the trap, and then everybody move forward. Oh, Jesus. There's a shitload of traps. Okay. Goods here. Give me the goods. Okay. There's a door here. Let's see what's going on. What the fuck are you guys doing? open the door for us. The edge of daybreak. Oh, a little demon. Fuck you guys. Alright, so Argenta, you are just gonna hang out right there. Abelard, right there. Yadira, right there. Pascal, you can go right there. Cassia, put you right there. And then Beak, go there. Alright, let's start the battle, shall we? Pascal, let's make sure we hit all our people with the buffs. And then hit that pink horror. And then fire. Hit this one. Nice. Pretty good. Oh, Sir Beak. Charge at this man. Bang. And then you're gonna go there. And then use this. Yeah. Nope. He dodged it, but it hit the guy behind him. That was cool. Alright. Let's do that. We'll stop that there. Ow, that's a lot of fire. Ooh, twisting path. What does that do? Ow. Right, Idira. Hit Beak with some of that sweet dodge. Hit the pink horror, and then sensory deprivation. Oh, and then yeah, that. And fuck it, joint analysis. That should help a little bit. And call that Cassia. There we go. This should help. Bam, lidless stare. Putting in the work. She can do it again. And then hit that fucking pink horror. Held in my gaze. Oh, she doesn't have. Damn it. Oof. Twisting path. I need to see what that does. Horrors of the warp. What is taunting scream? What's twisting path? Reduces target's resolve by 2 for their next 2 turns. Must also pass a willpower resistance test or become staggered. Got it. Alright, so let's see. Shoot this guy. Cool. And then run a gun. And shoot... this guy way back here? No, this guy. Alright. Oh yeah, Abelard. Race for impact. And then charge at this motherfucker. Wow. And then regular attack and endure. There we go. Pascal. Go there. Mark that pink horror. And then fuck it, hit this guy. Ow. Alright. Joint analysis. Alright, Beak. Charge this fucking thing. Yeah. And then endure. And then smack it. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Tell you what, that's not good. It's 36% armor, 10% dodge. Okay. Right then, just move on. Good parry. You shot your own dude. You fucking loser. Horrors of the Warp. Psychosomatic trauma. Cannot use psychic powers. Wow. Alright. So 7. Okay, we're gonna use this. Remove a bunch of its armor. Okay, let's see. Abelard. And then that for you. And then take this guy out. Thank you. Good, high momentum. And then hit this guy. Good. Okay. Ow. Argenta. And then if you try to hit him from there, yeah, that's much better. Good, good, good. Is he dead? No, he's fallen over. I don't think he's dead though. Alright, Abelard, charge at this thing. Door, and then smack it. Bang. They're actually doing actual damage, which is good. Abelard, why don't you do that? And then hit. Oh, hell yeah. Take him out. Wah wah. A blue horror spawned from that thing? 2 blue horrors spawned from that thing. Okay, got it. We're just gonna call that. Yeah, good try. Pascal, analyze this man. And then just fucking end it. There we go. Joint analysis is good. And why don't we expose weakness? Rah. Endure, and then attack this thing. I can scream at it, and then make it so that it can't hurt me. Add some more stacks of analyze, whatever that is. Yeah, analyze. Is it exploits? That's what it is. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And then Pascal, you get that, and then get this man. We did it. Piece of cake. Blaspheming heretic. Who were you praying to? I know those words. That call to a lord. Of course you know them. I recognize you too. Lackey to the corpse on the throne. Haven't you already experienced the power of the true God? Didn't you flee from us shedding tears? I am one of the Adeptus Sororitas, and I have never, not once in my life, fled from heretics and betrayers of humankind. So you see he's trying to get under your skin? I bet he wants a quick bullet to the head instead of a bonfire. Smells of a dark future. like a noose around the neck. He must be interrogated. What do you want to know, servants of the corpse emperor? The names of my brethren? How many of us there are? Where we are, I will tell you myself. We are myriad, and we are everywhere. Soon, very soon, you will hear our voices, and when you hear them at your back, so close you can feel our breath, then you will know the power of the true God. Just how many of you vermin are there? First Reichad Minoris, now here? Should you encounter difficulties during the information extraction process, I would recommend precise targeting of ganglia. How do you know Argenta? Have you seen her? Who or what is this true god you keep mentioning him? You will know in time. How do you know Argenta? Not on footfall. In another place, she flew right in like a bird into a snare. Salus Prime. Argenta, what's he talking about? A planet, a place. It doesn't matter. I know these heretics. I fought them and was gravely wounded, but I swear I never turned from them and ran. If you truly have seen me on Salus Prime, someone among you must know a way to get there. Do you have your own ship? A navigator? Answer me. Ships and maps, roads and doors, we have them all, but our paths are not for you. The true God spins his web, and you are but a fly caught in it. But where's the spider? I need something more coherent. Rogue Trader won't get anything from this madman. As for my part in the story, I will tell it. Not here, not in his presence. Alright, put him out of his misery. You can kill me, servants of the Corpse Emperor, but you can't stop the victory of the true God. The edge of daybreak is nigh, and the hour of his triumph approaches. That's it. We've fulfilled Reverend Hieronymus' request, which means I am now free. I can continue my travels with you, Rogue Trader. Before we leave this den, let us round up what remains of the blasphemers. I would like to cleanse this place with purifying flame, but perhaps we can find clues that might tell us where the heretics came from, or if they have any more associates. We need to talk, but it can wait. Let's meet on the ship when it's time to depart Footfall. Okay, so all the good stuff. The cultist hood. Okay, I mean we've been through the whole ship, or the whole cultist hideout, so it's just time for us to leave, I guess. Over there. Jesus fuck. Alright. Back out to the shadow quarters. Alright, I guess we need to go see the boss man, huh? Just get out of here. To the rest of Footfall. Hold on. Wait a second. So, on the hunt for knowledge, 10 planets, tattered spirit. Okay. Wait for the ship's completion. Meet Argenta on the ship. Footfall's crematorium. Right. I don't know where that is, though. So, we're gonna go to the atrium and Shubwam. Let me see, where am I going? I want to go up here to the Legis Palace. Alright, into the Legis Palace. What do we got going on here? You got a chainsword on your hip. By patience, you remember the way out. Dismissed. Vladame, Vladame, Vladame. What as you put such harsh words into your mouth? You talk like you're an imperial clerk, not one of us. Where's my cargo, Vladame? Falco has it, doesn't he? So that's how you do business with your old friends these days? So you don't remember, then the help will remind you. Guards, escort her out. Uh-oh. Then when you're in trouble, hey Dari, move. Jay, get going while he's letting you. Go drown your sorrows at the Amasecus and thank your lucky stars you were able to walk out the door. You won't get the chance next time. Interesting. First an insult and now threats. I see courtesy and tact are no longer a valued commodity on Footfall. Oh well, I'll find myself a better deal. Alrighty then. Vladame Tokar, Liege of Footfall, let us please proceed to my office. A spread befitting a visitor of your rank is waiting. Your entourage will be accommodated nearby. Certainly. Please follow me. There's no sense in dwelling on it. Small talk. Expression is aloof focus. Speech is calm and quiet. Judging by his observant gaze, he's been studying you in turn this whole time. Let's talk business. On behalf of the elite of Footfall Station, I offer you my condolences, Lord von Valancius. We mourn Lady Theodora's loss, and we hope this sentiment is taken as a sign of our good intentions and willingness to cooperate. Thank you, Liege. A terrible loss for all of us. I hope that under your guidance, the dynasty can recover from this blow and attain even greater power. I'm impressed by your prudence, your decision to arrive on Footfall incognito without announcing either the death of the previous rogue trader or your own status. It was quite wise. Rumors will spread sooner or later. It's impossible to keep secret something that's known to thousands of people serving on a void ship, but for now, you are free to reap the benefits of anonymity. As you may have noticed, Footfall is currently in a state of crisis. Its people would benefit from the patronage of a figure such as yourself. Who was a woman the wardens threw out? A dead woman walking. Some, however, still call her Jay Haydari, a small-time hustler with big ambitions that will lead her to a sticky end. Small-time hustler wouldn't likely quarrel in public with a figure as important as the Liege of Football. The Liege knows this small fry by name. She is irrelevant. Since I'm the one in control of the situation on Football, I can speak on behalf of all its noteworthy residents. I was attacked right at the docks. An outrageous stunt. A show of disrespect for both you and me. Sadly, such incidents on Footfall are akin to natural disasters. Impossible to predict or preempt, they simply happen. Many consider Footfall to be a pirate den, but believe me when I say that there's a difference between organized crime and gangs of thugs who have nothing to lose. You were attacked by the latter. The Embers are a gang of punks who spit on our customs and hierarchy. Even their leader is more akin to an ideologue, a rabble-rouser who calls for people's heads, not a commander. Sooner or later, we will find him and have him strung up. That will likely cool his followers' enthusiasm. Why haven't the Anvers been dealt with yet? I've been using all my resources to delay the moment when the station is hit by famine. I haven't gotten around to the Anvers yet. As detrimental as they are, there are no players. When their leader dies, the rest will scatter. Sorry for the loss of your assistant. What? Oh, that. Yes, her death was a regrettable development. What's the situation? Troubling Xenos raids. Xenos raids are growing more frequent. Trade is suffering and fringe worlds are going under. Rumors of atrocities being committed by enemies of humanity are causing excessive panic due to their exotic nature. The core of the Imperium forces in the Koronus Expanse has departed for the sector's borders to combat the Xenos threat. There's been no word from them for a while now. Then again, with the distance and the current issues with astropaths, that is not entirely out of the ordinary. Still, we are not yet alone. From several of the worlds hit by Xenos attacks, we have received reports of fierce warriors who descended from the sky and entered the fray. The fragmentary accounts led me to believe that the blessed Adeptus Astartes are operating in the Koronus Expanse, and I await news of their victories with great anticipation. Have there been any Xenos attacks here? No, there haven't. Attacking Footfall in general is not a particularly reasonable thing to do. Many ships are docked here at any given time, and even the listed weapons on board would make for a decent fighting force. And that's not even to mention the firepower that our esteemed merchants have shamefully hidden from the station's customs officials. For us here, Xenos are more of a source of income than a threat. I do not approve of fear of Xenotech. One must know and understand the enemy. I'm convinced that your connections with Footfall will allow you to broaden your knowledge and understanding of Xenos considerably. I will see to it that your curiosity is satisfied in every way. One of your conviction branches. Okay, well, adherent. Okay. What sort of patronage do you seek from me? Protection. Not military protection, but a different kind of security. You have, of course, already encountered difficulties with warp navigation on your way here. I'm afraid the scope of these difficulties extends far beyond this area. Reports of disrupted routes and ships vanishing during short jumps are coming in from the entire sector. Communication with the Calixus sector has been extremely unstable. Of the ships that have dived into the Maw in recent years, none have yet returned. The last ship that came through the Maw from the other side was struck by a temporal anomaly. The jump took almost 2 decades in real space-time. Okay, we've heard of warp instability, including cases where the Maw would be completely inaccessible, temporarily cutting off the Koronus Expanse. Vladim's words are alarming. Seems something has had a profound effect on the Maw. This brings us to our main issue. Footfall is a repair shipyard and a trading post. We barely produce anything ourselves and are largely dependent on incoming shipments, especially food shipments. The station naturally has some reserves, but the supply issues didn't start yesterday. Footfall would be obliged if House von Valencius would assist us by signing a contract for food deliveries. I can't be the only one you've asked for help. Naturally, I tried contacting other rogue traders, but the terms of House Corda would have bled Footfall dry, and as for the esteemed Caligos Winterscale, instead of a food shipment from him, I received a transport from Navica, packed with refugees. I had to send them off to Foulstone. So many extra mouths to feed would have only worsened the crisis further. I suppose all these warp fluctuations must have created more pressing concerns for Lord Winterscale, and so I put my faith in you, the third and last of Footfall's allies. Are you sure you're in control of this? You are very perceptive. Well, now you know what you're buying. The situation is difficult, but should you decide to offer your support, you'll forget about the existence of trading hubs other than football because you won't have more loyal friends anywhere else. What are the terms? Simple. Delivery of food shipments from your fertile worlds. Janice, I imagine. I'm quite familiar with that jewel of the Von Valencius Protectorate in exchange for fair payment. I mean, I'm not gonna iconoclast it, because why the fuck would I provide stuff without... I'm a rogue trader. I'm supposed to get money for the services I provide. I'll help you with the food. I am immensely obliged, your lordship. I assume you're going to need time to get the shipments up and running. I can wait. On my end, I promise you complete cooperation with your endeavors. There's an establishment not far from here. It will be dealt with. Where do I go to make a few deals? Here, I'm the main dealer in the station, and it would be disrespectful of me to suggest that you take your business to football traders of lesser importance. Still, you might take an interest in a few of note. For example, Reverend Hieronymus Doloroso. The servant of the ecclesiarchy is rumored to purchase sacred relics from captains, and other traders don't seem keen on becoming his prey. Competitors. If you're looking for goods that can entertain you, find Octaviana at the establishment called the Adeptus Amacicus. The chemical bliss that she offers is refined and possesses a satisfactory degree of purity. Just don't ask her to pour you her signature drink. It's meant for common football rabble, not discernible clientele. Alright, I'm interested in your wares. I'm at your service. Alright. Some medkits, some furor, and a stub revolver. Orthlac attack pattern. Gimme. And then, if I want to give you stuff, here, take this jewelry. All I can give you? Alright, I guess. Trade. Whatever. Cargo list. Whatever. Okay, so that's all I can get for right now. Cool. Well, in that... Oh, look, level ups. Yay! Warrior archetype is mastered. What? Okay. Summary. Archetypes. Okay. Let's try this again. 2 archetypes. I get to pick one of these. Ooh. Assassin is... an arch militant. Well, Beak is going to be Vanguard all the way. Unyielding Beacon. Each attack against the Vanguard grants them +1 stack of Unyielding Beacon. Each stack increases their resolve by 1 up to a maximum of 15. All allies in a 2-cell radius around the Vanguard gain 1/5 of that bonus. Temporary wounds applied to the Vanguard now stack, but only remain stacked until the start of the Vanguard's next turn. At the start of their turn, the remaining temporary wounds are reduced to the largest amount granted by 1 applied effect. If the remaining number of temporary wounds is less than the number of stacks of Unyielding Beacon, it becomes equal to the number of those stacks, even if the Vanguard has no temporary wounds at the start of their turn. Nice. Okay, Vanguard it is. Yadira, Assassin, Bounty Hunter, Strategist. Cool, Grand Strategist for you, Yadira. The Grand Strategist always acts first in combat. That's pretty dope, dude. Argento with that Bounty Hunter perk? Shit. Bounty Hunter class or whatever. Hunt down the prey has 3 charges at the start of combat. Yeah, okay. You are gonna get Master Tactician. I feel like that would go very well. Equal to the Fellowship bonus. Works really well for her. Alright. Pascal, you're gonna be an assassin. Yeah, I'm gonna make you an assassin. Oh, do I want to do that? Sure, why not? And then you... Arch Militant? Let's go with that. Okay. Everybody's got different classes. Vanguard, Grand Strategist, Bounty Hunter, Master Tactician, Assassin, and Arch Militant. Okay. Abelard has a doo-doo-ass shotgun. Can I give him something better? No. Stub carbine. No. Okay, let's give you that. Just because it's a little bit better. You get that. Shredder shotgun. Holy Jesus. And then Abelard, you can have this one. I didn't even know I had that. I think that's where we're at. I don't think there's anything else I can mess with at the moment. Ooh, gained a 2nd tier archetype. Hell yeah. So what do we need to do? Dramatic fall in the station's population is likely. So, ships inspection, study 10 planets, rocks. We can go to the shadow quarters and see if we can find that lady. Oh, Lord Captain, I'm pleased to report the inspections have been completed and all identified system failures have been resolved. The void ship is ready to depart Footfall. The crew is waiting for further instructions, and there are also a number of issues that need to be addressed. Cool, that's gonna have to wait. I want to find out about this Anvers gang, and I want to talk to this lady, Bastion Corda. Hello? Clean shaven. Noble sir, minute of your time if you please. I am Bastion in Derima Bastal Corda, youngest cousin of House Corda, envoy of Incendia Bastal Corda, a rogue trader of the Koronus Expanse. By the grace of the most holy emperor, and you must be an envoy of Theodora von Valancius. I noticed that you arrive on the esteemed lady's ship. Corda, They are some of the most influential rogue traders in the Koronus Expanse, but not on Footfall. The station is under the control of House Winterscale. Something tells me that we are about to hear a most curious offer. What did you wish to speak to me about? A matter of the utmost delicacy. You see, you've been to the residence of the Liege, Vladame, almost certainly appealed to you for assistance in the arrangement of shipments to Footfall. The Von Valancius Protectorate is famed for the abundance of its main agro-world, Janus. It would be odd for him not to see such an opportunity when Footfall is on the verge of famine. However, the Corda dynasty pursues its own interest on Footfall. We have already announced our terms to the Liege, but he is stalling, I imagine in hopes of getting a better offer from you. The Corda dynasty believes that cooperation would be preferable for both rogue trader houses. If you refuse Vladame, thereby forcing him to agree to a deal with us, Corda dynasty can promise you a share of the profits from the future contract, as well as certain other requisites. Everybody benefits. The Emperor's most loyal servants should be more concerned with carrying his will to the stars and less with giving up profit among themselves, especially when the well-being of one of the Imperium's worlds is at stake, even one such as Footfall. Behind your smile, Master Bastion, teal shadows swirl. Others may not see them, but your worry cannot escape my eye. What are you afraid of? Your house's wrath should these negotiations prove fruitless, or the wrath of House von Valancius? They're coming. Again. Brothers of the ones who came before. I just don't get it. Do they all have a death wish? My business to Liege is my own and is no concern of House Corda. Wrong words. Perhaps you would like to give my proposal a little more consideration. When suddenly... Hello? Damn. I'll get help. More Anver thugs. Okay. Cassia, you'll be back here. Pascal, here. Adira, here. Abelard, here. Beak, here. These guys don't stand a fucking chance. Here. And then just a guard. Just chilling there. Alright. Adira, do that for Beak. And then, you know what? Front line, back line, rear. And then I'm gonna take you out. Oh, there's a bunch of dudes over there. Twice dead Lanny. You shot the guard. Why do you guys sound like that? Okay, Argenta, do your thing. Put this guy down. Oh, no line of sight. Alright. I don't know if she can hit that guy. How about this one? And then running gun. We got hunt down the prey. That man. And then get fucked. Love that. Yeah, nice try. Oh, here comes the guard. He's gonna help. Specialist. Grenade? Stun grenade? How dare you? We can run this around here and then just smack this guy. Fuck out of here. Alright, my game crashed, so I got back here. Things are a little different. I put one gun and one magic in the rears. Oops, my bad. I can't help it. I don't know why this game crashes all the time. It just does. Dude, he's dead. Brace for impact. Shotgun. We can hit these guys. Get him. Itches suck. It did 0 damage. Stun grenade. Okay. Alright, Pascal, move up there. What's this? Fuck it. I want to try out everyone's new abilities. It missed. You bitch. Machine Spirit Banishment. Missed. He dodged over to the... hello? Oh, he was stunned. That's right. Yeah, guard. Get him. Get him, guard. Guard came back. Alright, cool. Dare I give Abelard some dodge? Also got... Get that Anver Specialist. And... We're gonna move the front line. Should I move the front line? I should move the front line. Okay, let's try this again. Game crashed again. And we just can't be having that. What the fuck, Pascal? You're not supposed to miss that shot. No, Beak, use that shotgun. But it's a good use. Hey. Alright, cool. Ow. Great shot. I think this is the farthest we've gotten so far. You shot your own friend in the head. Yes, if you think that is going to help you, then just you wait. Can't hit that one. I just need to be positioned where I can see more than one. Yup, and yup, beak. And then you get that as well. Man, okay. Beak. Oh, fine then. Ooh, rebound perils of the warp. I didn't like that. Oh, nice. I can rotate it. Yeah, be gone. And then we'll do consign heroic act for everyone. Okay. And then you know what else I'm gonna do? Save this shit. Alright. Now, if it crashes again, we'll just pick right back up here. And it'll be all good. Magenta. Alright then. Fuck this guy out. You miss, bitch. Haha. Oh, you poor guard. You're going in there to your death. I can't charge? Oh, because I need to change my weapon. Charge with this bitch. Ah, hell yeah. Oh, almost got him. Almost got him. That's alright. Ow. Frenzy? Oh, shut your boyfriend in the back. Cool, yeah, high momentum, all that good stuff. Do that on Pascal. Fuck. Okay. Can I hit anyone? Nope, I didn't think so. Alright, now you can put that guy down. Oh, more guards. They're just coming out of the woodworks now, huh? No line of sight. I'm gonna hit this thing. Bang. Pascal? No? Argenta then. Let's try it again this time, since it didn't work last time. And then that guy, can't do much with him. One good shot though. 57, Jesus. Revel in the slaughter. Okay. Oh my god, why didn't you take him out? Ow. Sucker. Oh, didn't stand a chance, did you, girl? Can I hit him? Man, I hope so. Shit. Can I hit him? No. That sucks. Damn, 72? Holy shit. Can you? You can certainly try. Didn't work. I didn't think it would. I tried. I keep shooting the guards, which I mean, I guess is fine by me, but you are not going to make it out of here, sir. Ah, okay. Yep. Door, and then smack him. Area of authority. Can you hit him? Oh man. Alright. Beak. That one, and then that one. Good try. Not quite though. All these guards that just showed up late barely did anything. We'll move the front line, and then you get that. Okay. And okay, get the guard done. Fuck it, I don't care. Everybody gets buffs. Ooh, I did not mean to skip 2 turns. Oops, my bad. Machine spirit banishment reach him? Yes, it will. Hey, and he's dead. Finally, holy crap. I did not think we'd make it out of that. Holy Jesus. Alright, save. Save. One. Save. Oh my gosh. Sniper rifle. Sin skin? Light armor? Okay, well, the game crashed again. I think it crashed like 4 or 5 times this session. I don't know what the hell's going on, but I'm gonna have to cut this recording short. This is upsetting me, and if it keeps going up and down like that, we're not gonna get anywhere. So I'm gonna cut this one short, and I'm gonna try to take some time to figure out what is causing the crashes and how I can solve that. There's gotta be a way to at least make it more manageable, because it was just crashing every 5 minutes in that last battle. I don't know if you guys will see it. Obviously, recording this is pre-editing, so I don't know what I'm gonna leave in and what I'm not, but whatever the decision is, at the end of it, I just want to tell you I'm cutting it short because I've got to solve this crashing problem. I've got to make sure that it doesn't crash like this. What is this bug report thing? What the hell? Yeah, so I'm gonna figure out what the hell's going on, and then when we come back for the next one, hopefully we won't have too many problems, and it'll be hunky-dory. Handy dandy, you know? Anyway, thank you all for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, thanks. Bye.